beautiful, sculptural, and very autumnal, sometimes you just need a little something to tuck into a bookcase, place along your sideboard in your entryway. And Home Reflection says, we've got you covered. We'll give you 3 little somethings to place around your home, because we all know decorating with 3s, whether we place them all together like you're seeing here, or split them up and place them on your bookcase, one on your kitchen table, one on your coffee table, you're going to be really in a good place because you'll get those moments all around your home. This is their set of 3. They are flameless candles. You are getting a gentle flickering here in the flame, which I just adore. It looks so realistic, especially when the lights come down. And here are your color choices. So you're getting we're calling them 3 mini pumpkins, but they're kind of gourd pumpkin adjacent. So you're getting that wonderful mix of them. Here are your colors. Right on the end, I could not love this color more. I am such a green girl. This is sage. In the center, we have orange for you. And then I once was throwing a dinner party, and my wonderful friend Molly and I were running a dinner party together, and we had an argument over whether we would use white pumpkins or orange pumpkins. And I adore white pumpkins, and we ended up using white pumpkins, and it was a wonderful, beautiful spread along the table. So whether you want to go that white, that orange, or that sage, or if you can swing it, how beautiful does it look to sort of intersperse the colors? And maybe you want to kind of mix and match and get all 6 and get 2 different colors if you can, because your easy pay is $12 and change. Now, we're going to welcome in the wonderful Carrie Lachlan. She is, of course, well known here at QVC as a home designer from HGTV. The list just goes on and on. Yeah. Carrie, it's so good to see you. How are you?
So good to see you. I'm very well. Thank you so much. I just got back from my son's soccer game, and now I'm
How'd
here
they do?
being harvesting. They won. They won.
Congratulations.
They won 8-0, so we did good.
Oh, that's really good. That's amazing.
Yeah, that is good.
If it's soccer season, that means that we're in the fall season.
It really does. It's that crisp, beautiful, crisp feel in the air when we are pumpkin crazy. I like to call it pumpkin palooza over at QVC right now because we just have so many magical pumpkins. These are beautiful. We had a set like these last year, Rachel, and then we went back in, we went out to the farmer's market, and we found different shapes of pumpkins, and we kind of molded them after these pumpkins.
Okay.
So this year we went with a little bit more of a variety. We have the gourd, which I always love, the good gourd, and he's going to be the good size. He's going to give you that height. He's about 5 by 7.
Great.
So a really nice height. And then you have what I call the little squatty pumpkin, which is one of my favorites, which is the 4 by 3.
Okay, perfect.
So cute. And then I would say the classic pumpkin,
okay,
which is our middle guy, and he's about 5.5 by 5. They are beautifully shaped. You can see that they are all real wax on that exterior.
Yes.
And you're getting all of those details. You can really see it in that shot. That's a gorgeous shot right there.
Look at the way that flicker just catches that little tiny well there. So the flame almost becomes like the stem of the pumpkin or the gourd. And then you are really seeing that realism that if this were a real wax, actual lighted candle, you would get that wax starting to melt right in the center there. So it really does add beautiful realism, Carrie.
It really does. And it gives it the way that we've created that. The well is one of my favorite places that we did on this one. Again, a little bit of an upgrade since last year. We updated our candle, our flicker as well. So when you have that wick in there, it has a little bit of pliableness to it. So if you kind of want to move it around and make it a little tilted like a real flame would be if the wind was blowing, you have that availability as well.
Yep.
And what I love about these two, Rachel, is that they're flameless. So if you were to have this as a real candle, you would never want to light it because you would never want to get rid of that beautiful pumpkin shape.
Right.
But with these, you can kind of nestle them, as you were saying, into the bookshelf. You can separate them. I have them, we kind of have them in 3s right now, but they look great too, kind of lined up. You could just do them straight across as well.
Oh, I love that idea, like down a dining room table.
Yes, dining down room table. And I have dried flowers. I use dried flowers a lot in my home. So I just, you can just kind of nestle right exactly just how you have your twigs there. And I don't know where you live, Rachel, but where I live, we have a ton of turkeys and they love to shed their feathers.
Oh my gosh.
So this time of the year, I always take a little feather because they drop them into the back area of our home. And you can see how just kind of adding those neutral colors. And I'll take that away. And voila, you have this beautiful centerpiece. Get a runner down the dining room table, and it's gorgeous. And when we're talking about things that light up, I always like to point out that they look beautiful when they're lit,
Right.
which is really fantastic, but they also look beautiful when they're off, and which I
Yes.
think is very important when we're talking about anything that has that flameless technology.
Yeah, I think so too, because you want it to not just be a kind of evening activity or an evening surprise. You want it to be something that looks so beautiful throughout your home, and these really do add such that home decor little charm. Even if these were just figures, right? Imagine if there was no flame here, how great would it still look to place on your
Absolutely.
mantelpieces, to place along your tables. But now when you add that additional element, you're getting sort of a sculptural piece and a candle in one. So you're really getting bang for your buck. You're also getting 3 in this set for under $38. Your easy pay is $12.66. So you're looking at $12 and change per pumpkin. And then we do get a remote as well, Carrie, which is so very helpful, because how often
Really
are you just,
helpful.
you know, the lights are going down, you're cozied up reading a book, and you're like, oh, do I really want to go off and turn my candles on?
Yes.
No, I'm going to use the remote.
Yes, and these have that timer. So there's that 6-hour timer. It'll go on for 6 hours, off for 18 hours. I find it to be extremely important during this time of the year, Rachel, because the sun will start to go down so much earlier. So you can change that timer really quick. They take 2 AA batteries right at the bottom. You turn them on into the on position, and then you can use that remote control. But they're beautiful. They're a fan favorite. They weigh about 2.5 pounds as well. So really gorgeous and sturdy.
From harvest to Halloween through to Thanksgiving, you are going to have these out freely for multiple months. You have sage, you have orange, or you have that beautiful white. If you can swing it, maybe get 2 sets and mix and match them because they're so beautiful. Or you could gift a set, but kind of steal one color you like and make your own little collaboration. Carrie, we're gonna see you throughout this hour, and then I think next hour or next Halloween show as well. So we'll keep you on, and we'll see you soon.
See you soon.
So far, those have all 5-star reviews on QVC.com.